All right, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about filtering your thoughts. Does anyone know what a filter is? Josie.
Something that doesn't let other things go through.
Excellent. Can you give me an example of a filter?
A pool filter.
Great. So in a pool, you have something that catches all the dirt when it filters the water through. Another example is a coffee filter. Do any of your parents use coffee filters in the morning? Right. So you put the coffee grounds in the filter, and when the water runs through, it holds the grounds so that you don't get grounds in your coffee. So I have another type of filter here. What we have here is a bag of tea. So this filter will filter the tea grounds from going into the water so you can have tea. So I'm going to put this in here for a few minutes. We're going to leave it aside here. And we'll come back to it in a minute. Maybe. This should be good. Okay. So, like sometimes our minds can work as filters. So sometimes we have to filter things that we say. For example, sometimes you may want to say something that's inappropriate, but your brain works as a filter to filter out that bad comment so you don't say it. So, why do we need to filter our thoughts? Josie?
So we don't say mean things.
Right. And mean things do what to others?
Hurt them.
Right. So, can anyone give me a sentence that we should probably filter out and not say aloud? Josie?
I don't like you.
I don't like you. How about a sentence that we can say out loud? Josie?
You're my best friend.
Good. So these are two really great examples. We have our tea still working over here. Sometimes tea can take a little bit longer, depending on how much you like it, but you should be able to see that the water has changed color, right? Josie, can you tell me what color that water is in there?
Brownish orange.
Good. So, did the tea do a good job of filtering out the bad things? Keeping them in the bag, like you would keep bad thoughts in your mind. Josie, do you see any grounds in there?
Nope.
Good. All right, so we'll keep this over here to see if it gets any darker. But for now, I'm going to give you a worksheet. So as a class, we are going to come up with some sentences that you would either filter or say it. So I'm going to write them on the board, and after I write them up there, I want you to fill in what side of the map it goes on. So, here's your paper. All right. So, how about you are dumb? Does that go on say it or filter it? Josie?
Filter it.
Excellent. Okay, how about your hair is really pretty? Josie?
Say it.
Excellent. We're going to do two more. How about I really like your red shirt?
Thank you. Say it.
Great. And how about, I think your pants are ugly. Josie?
Filter it.
Good. All right, so now we can kind of see that we need to filter our thoughts so that we don't hurt others' feelings, because sometimes you may not like someone's pants today, and that's fine because that's your opinion, but you don't need to let them know that. Maybe instead of telling them how you feel about the pants, maybe you really like that shirt that day. Try to give them a compliment instead. Our tea is still going strong here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each one of you your own bag of tea to take home to teach to your parents about filtering it and saying it. Sometimes adults even have trouble with that stuff. So go home with your tea bags and teach your parents and maybe even your younger siblings about things that they should keep to themselves in their mind, like a tea bag would hold in its grounds in its bag, or whether you should say it like a tea bag lets out its goodness. All right, does everyone understand?
Yes,
All right,
Miss Katelyn.
I'm going to collect your papers and I will give you a grade for them. All right, you are dismissed to go to gym.